to the master, guys. We are finally back again for another reaction on the one and only Mystelics reaction, guys. Big up all the Mystelics YouTube family. Have definitely tuned into another reaction, the very first out of 2 reaction videos. Big up all the Mystelics YouTube family one time, and of course the newcomers out there, big up on yourself as well for definitely tuning into this here reaction video, guys. If you have not done so, definitely subscribe and turn on that post notification so you can get all the videos, not just some but all. Click subscribe, click the bell, and then click all, and you'll be pretty much notified when I drop my videos right there and then. And of course, give this video a thumbs up. Mystelics family, show out one time. Click the thumbs up button. I would appreciate that in this regard right there and then. Guys, we have a number of things that we're gonna be doing. Of course, this is the first one. Definitely don't forget to check out the second reaction. The previous or the newest, the latest one will be coming out a bit later on today. Of course, you're seeing what is on the screen, guys. When I hear a laborite say country hard, you have to ask yourself a question. Are they serious? Are they pranking us? What exactly do they mean by that? Especially when they are in the very country that is hard, and they're saying that the country is hard, and they're voting for the very same people who is causing the country to be hard, just so they can get a little cool out. Push on in your pocket, SKERRIT, and pull that cool out so I can get a $300, because I know it is very difficult to make $300 in Dominica, so I then have to beg the government to get a cool out, Magwesa. I don't want to work. Oh, there's very little work in the country. Even though I try something, it doesn't make sense. Let me go and beg the government to get a cool out. That is the cool out culture that we actually have in the nature of the Caribbean. So this is the kind of eyes that you have to give people, laborites, when they say, boy, the country hard. And they have told me this before, where they say complaining. I'll never forget, before election, a month before elections, there was a lady that was crying, literally crying, saying the same thing that is written on the screen. Boy, Dominica hard. And the lady crying because she can't see her way forward. Yet still, all campaign it have, when you look on the camera, you see the lady with a horn blowing, peep, 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 like she a transport. She feel like she's a transport man. Peep, peep, or an elephant does peep, 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 all over the place, brothers and sisters. And she knows she was struggling before, but she wanted to cool out. So she come and try her best to see if she can show some sort of support to the very people who are oppressing them and killing the economy. She want to cool out. No, peep, 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 peep. She pimping, being pimped by the very system that are keeping her, or is keeping her down. It's interesting. So when they say these things, you just have to watch them sometimes, guys. You just have to watch and realize, that sometimes these people don't know better. But it's very sad that they don't know better, especially in the... boy, I tell you, it's one thing when you know... The question is, I say about don't know better, but I think they know better, but there's a big difference when you know better but don't do better. Even if you know that you can go somewhere and then get some money or do something with yourself, and you refuse to go that place because you can, boy, I tired, man. My bones hurting me, man. You know what, boy? Oh, my leg. Oh, my getting sprained the other day. I will do that some other time, man. As if that thing is gonna be waiting for you when you reach. Who knows? If there's an opportunity that is there, take it. Just like the opportunity for elections to change the government, to take it. Because that's the easiest way to change the government. And we allow ourselves to be bamboozled and put back the very system that are keeping us down. It's interesting how humanity operates right there. Anyways, guys, moving along right there. Heading down to Posse. The person that wrote this thing say, heading Posse now. No one called but the bus stop brace with people heading north and no bus. Because you know why there's no bus, guys? Because no gas. No bus, no gas. No gas, no bus. Hey, it is what it is. Lost opportunity. Oh well. Wait till you skin. Bye-bye. Wait there. Talking about waiting there, brothers and sisters. Well, just by the bus stop. I think this one is today or yesterday. This is it right there. Take a listen to what is going on in the nature isle of Posse.
This is the situation here on the Marigot bus stop.
So no longer the Posse bus stop like this one, but this one is the Marigot bus stop. I guess every bus stop have to take a turn.
Bus. Yes. Folks are here hoping and praying that a bus will come by pretty soon. Lots of passengers are here waiting.
Well, look, one, that person should to get a money. Bring only where you going. That person there.
Hi, nothing here.
So now you experience a lot of problems this morning.
You can tell that one troubled. You can tell. I just feel this spirit, man. They're troubled.
Hi, Naslin here.
So now you experience a lot of problems this morning.
She experienced problems. Yes.
So Rose one going to Calibishi.
Yes, I did.
So Calibishi, you win now? Okay then.
I did. Actually, I came down to Portsmouth this morning, and well, the bus stop wasn't that bad. I did get a bus to go to Roseau.
Okay.
But it's really, really bad in Roseau to Marigot. There's no bus. There's so many people on the bus stop. There's no bus from Marigot to Calibishi with Fortil Wesley. So I had to pass through Portsmouth.
Well, someone have to take a bell mache. What? Bell mache going to make ding dang. Ha! Well, people in Dominica that be going to get small. They're going to get small because they're going to lose weight. Calories going to make ding dang.
I decided to go to the Portsmouth bus stop, and I got a bus. But again, when we got to Mon Espanol, our bus broke down.
At least make it up the hill so you can free wheel down. But no, going up Mon Espanol, the bus break down. That's not funny, no? Either I laugh or I cry. And I refuse to cry. So I laugh in, brothers and sisters. Let me say, well, she said that again.
I decided to go to the Portsmouth bus stop, and I got a bus.
You got a bus.
But again, when we got to Mon Espanol,
Mon Espanol,
our bus broke down.
Our bus break down. The bus probably was going to go backwards, but you know, it break down. Thank God it break down, because at least it had brakes. Because if you go up the mountain and you don't have brakes, then woe be unto thy nest, man.
And so we all had to wait, but thank God there was a good Samaritan on the bus. She called her dad, and we got a ride to Portsmouth, and here we are.
Okay, so you was going Roseau. On your way to Roseau, the bus break down. So thank God that person called their daddy to come and rescue them. And then all of you must have hopped the van. I'm guessing it's a van. Because I don't know if it's a little car or if some of all you probably have to do like Chinese and sit down in the bonnet of cars. You know what the people, not just Chinese, not just Mexicans or whoever that's crossing the border. Go to Guada, stick a French, okay, and you know, situate yourself inside of the back of the bonnet, they call them the trunk, the bonnet, the trunk, brothers and sisters. They sit yourself, weigh yourself in the car. Sit yourself inside the car somewhere. Squeeze that. Give me a little bit. I cannot breathe back on my stomach. So you there, trying yourself to see if you can come back. Posse. So all you fit in the vehicle, and all you came back, posse, and now look at where all you be.
Portsmouth bus stop.
Yes.
Still no bus.
No bus.
I have to go home, I have to go to work. And so it's a crisis in the Commonwealth, but
well, you have to do like some of the American poor people. Some of them, you know, they have to walk for miles to reach at their jobs. You know, back in the day in Dominica, that's what was happening. You see, guys, we are not progressing. We're going backwards. When man have to imitate one thing donkey to bring them place. Man want to ride donkey. Now they even put in fee on horse now. $40 to go. Don't take how long you will reach. Horsepower on the road, brothers and sisters.
That's how it is sometimes, and
that's how it is. This has ever happened in Dominica before, no boy? Where it happened before? You don't remember? Oh, okay. Because I don't remember. But I know back in the day when they had the one truck. At least they had the one truck. That means we even further than that. Because the one truck used to pass around and pick up people to bring them work and school. The one truck. You remember the truck? I remember the truck as a little boy. I remember at that time there was more vehicles and stuff in the place. But that truck was still around. They used to have benches on the chair. They used to have benches on the truck, the back of the truck, where people come and sit down. I don't remember being a part of that, but my visualization has remembered this. But man had the bench on truck, man, and the truck used to pass around and pick up people and bring them Roseau and wherever they going. But man can't even catch bus now. Man have to make bell mache.
we'll get through it. Some way, somehow, gas will come. And
I love the hope. That is a hope. That is the hope of her. She must be a laborite. She must be a laborite, because that is the hope for which labor rights share with each other. The hope, like I told you, that should be written in the Bible. One must have hope like that of a labor right. Hallelujah. That is the hope. Fire burn the mustard seed. The hope of a labor right is the greatest thing that man can have. Indeed. Tell me I lie.
It will be okay.
I agree. Well, all the best. I see where you
All right, yeah, but
right,
you're right,
yeah?
so I'm going on. Cheerio.
Bye.
Oh, she gets it right.
Samaritan is giving a
She get it right. She get, well, that vehicle, hopefully it does stick on the way up, eh?
a VEP, as we say in our local language.
She get a VEP. She bombing a ride. You want the interview too? It's good time now, boy.
How long have you been
Okay. All right then. All right. All right. All right then.
How long have you been on this bus stop?
It's been an hour for now.
Oh, okay. But oh, okay. Labor is still the best. Yes, I.
How long have you been on this bus stop?
It's been an hour for now, from now.
And where are the buses?
Well, it's because my gas shortage and it's not the bus fault.
Not the boss fault. Whose fault is it? Labor is still the best. Whose fault is it? No,
Okay, so how are you going to get home? No?
Well, very soon maybe I get a transport, however. I have countries with that, yes. It's not the country that caused that, it's just the man.
With what?
Well, very soon maybe I get a transport, however. I have countries with that, yes. It's not the country that caused that, it's just...
It's not the country that caused that. It's not the government that allowed rubies to go creating less suppliers to come to the country. It's not the government that most likely haven't paid fees that is due to these people. This is probably why they haven't reached yet. Remember, we saw a boat passing us. A fuel boat was passing us like that. It continued going. It didn't come so, you know, boop, into come Dominica. No, it went. Whose fault is it? This is what I don't understand with human beings. When the answer is very clear to them, because of their ideologies on things, moving away from total objective reality, they allow themselves to be bamboozled by their thoughts and feelings, that of which creates the understanding for which they then utter foolish words. It is not the country's fault. Well, he's probably right, but the leaders, them, need to take the blame, sir. Who else to take the blame? We didn't have these kind of issues before. If at least one gas station go down, we know the other gas station would have. If at least these kind of things would take place, we know the other one would have. And not to say these kind of situations didn't happen before. It was less frequent than it was in today's society. And by the way, guys, if you think that this is not going to happen again, you are a fool. Because the suppliers are less. The government allowed rubies to go. Talking about rubies, let me make you guys read something. What rubies stated right there. In the view of recent gasoline shortages, rubies wishes to clarify that on September 15th, 2022, this year, rubies suspended fuel sales in Dominica due to sustained financial losses. They have been making financial losses since they came, I believe, in 2011. They have been sustaining financial losses and have sustained it for a few years, 6 years, I believe it is. And then after that 6 years, it skyrocketed. It went to the roof. Then they went to ask the government for a number of times, hey, help us out now, please. We are bringing a service to you. We are bringing a service to you. We don't need to, but we are bringing a service to you. Help us out, please. We have been sustaining financial losses since we begin. Even today, even sustaining more. Normally, when you start a business, you expect to get some sort of financial losses in the beginning, and then things will get better. But no, how on earth you take financial losses for 6 years, and then at the end of the 6th year, the 7th year, you making worse financial losses in a gas company? One of the most needed commodities on planet Earth for us to survive. to survive, you know. It is one thing when you have gas for your vehicle, but the gas for you to use in your propanes and this kind of things, you have to move around to then transport food all over the place, which is necessary. But of course, that is not the case at all. Jah help us. The government told them, yes, we'll come and help you. Did it. They threatened to close down before. The government never listened to them. Then on the last day, the government came and said, hey, okay, we'll do something. Months pass. I think about a year passed before they decided to finally leave, because they made a claim again to the government. The government never came to them. They made a claim to the government again, stating, hey, we need some assistance, we need some help. The government turned a blind eye on them. Some people are saying that it's on the basis that the government is trying to push their gas. They're trying to push their petrol Caribbean. And of course, on the basis of that, we are hearing that some of the gas that they are pushing is weak and can damage your vehicle. So you have to be careful which vehicle you are allowing, or which gas you are allowing to go into your vehicle. That is something else, But even on the basis where the Rubies was bringing quality gas into the Caribbean, into Dominica, the government never listened to them and they left. Now this is where Rubies have resorted to. So for some people who have seen the Rubies gas station around, Rubies, the company is not there, but the shell is still there. And this is what they're explaining right there, guys. From the date, we have a lot of Rubies branded service stations to source and sell fuel purchased by other petroleum distributors. This is why they're not bringing they're not bringing their distributions down to Dominica anymore. They have allowed their shells to remain. And as a result, they can then purchase other petroleum distributor oils. We get the inconvenience this has caused to our loyal Rubies customers, and wish to clarify that we are not responsible for the fuel supply or fuel quality sold at Rubies branded stations. They are not responsible for it. Brothers and sisters, but uncle will be there.
How long have you been on this bus stop?
It's been an hour for now, from now.
And where the bus is?
Well, it's because of the gas shortage, and it's not the bus fault, it's the gas.
Okay, so
It's the gas fault.
are you going to get home?
Well, very soon the baby might get a transport, however. I have confidence in that.
But you, boy, I tell you, there's no greater hope than the hope of a labor right. Labor is still the best choice he has on his shirt.
It's not the country that caused that, it's just a matter of gas system.
Gas system.
Which gas system? All the other Caribbean islands have gas, All the other Caribbean islands have gas. All the other Caribbean islands have gas, and the only one that seems to have a problem is Dominica. And you would show this to people, and people would know this for a fact, and they will still tell you that it is not the country's fault, not the leader's fault. Boy, I tell you.
The gas situation continues, and folks have been here for 2 hours, 2.5 hours, and we can only hope that a bus driver will pass pretty soon so that everyone
Please, a diesel bus. I hate that diesel, and this is that diesel.
can get to their home safely and, in due time. Until then, this is Emma News from Portsmouth.
Big up Emma News for bringing that out right there, guys. But of course, help is on the way. Yes, it is. Help is definitely on the way, But I may have some bad news. Yesterday I stated that the fuel will be coming. It won't be coming today. When the Prime Minister confirmed that. We'll listen to the Prime Minister in a while. He confirmed that today, and then stated that it's on Friday that will be coming. But I may have some bad news for you. There's a huge possibility that the gas boat will not reach on Friday. And the new ETA, there's a huge possibility, could reach on Friday, but there's a huge possibility it might not reach on Friday. The new ETA, possible ETA, estimated time of arrival, might be Saturday. And then Sunday is Christmas. Ooh. But of course, this is one way I guess individuals can travel.
Options for getting to town today.
Where there's a will, hallelujah, there is a way. Look at the buses there, brother. Bosses do there, no?
Options for getting to
Well, the 3 bosses that day. 3 bosses, yes I.
town today. Options for getting to town today.
They call that manpower.
Options for getting to town today.
But all we need now is a donkey in front there. And we whipping the donkey's ass. And let the donkey giddy up. Is donkey that's giddy up now? Let the horsey giddy up, man. But sometimes the horsey or the donkey might puff with me and the kind of stench that might decolor your nose. Your nose might leave your body and might just shoop and run away. Whoa. Let us continue. So this is something interesting that I saw. Remember we were looking at all the boats and stuff in the water? Well, it does seem like it's a boat around Dominica. Everybody trying to escape Dominica. They're not even going straight up. They're passing this way. They're going this way. They don't even want to come by us. May stay quick. But let's read what Dominica DBN saying. Mr. Vince Henderson indicated that the shipment of fuel should be on island on Thursday, that is today, December 22nd, 2022. The fuel tanker last location was in where? St. Kitts on the 21st. Matter of fact, that is it right there. That is it right there. It is right there, brothers and sisters. This is where it was. But what do I know? Based on estimated time of travel, it could have been on island this morning if the boat was scheduled as normal. However, at about 8:15 a.m. today, this morning, there are no fuel tankers in our waters, nor has any updated their destination port to Dominica, nor has any of these ships updated the destination port to Dominica. A number of persons have indicated something that could be the very thing or the reason why this is, and of course, let's point it out. What am I hearing now? Government not paying the tankers to bring gas? True that? The government think it's for free now? You think it's for free? Anyways, what am I hearing the person is saying again? Tankers demanding payment in cash, not check, because the check apparently bouncing. Tuna? What am I hearing there now? Both now coming on the 28th of December. Did you hear what Kala said on Matt Show? Did you hear D.P. Hansi lawyer? I do hear them no. But what I know, there's a huge possibility that man Christmas shopping might be inside their house. You will have to go and shop and see what ingredients you have inside your house to then make shift a kind of Christmas meal. I don't know when you can get ham, but hey, fowl in the place, man. Fowl in the place. Some of all, hopefully they can unfeather fowls. They say you have to put it in the boiled water so the feathers can come out easier. I don't know, I just saying, but brethren, mind your goats. They had the one in Cotton Hill. Mind you. I hope your goat protected there. Because if your goat not protected and man checking the car go nowhere, you might just miss a few goats by mistake. You might just miss a few goats by mistake. Because goat, man want the goat for Christmas. The goat water. And man have to skin goat and make bacon. Them fowl in the yard. Skin the fowl and make bacon, man. You heard of turkey bacon? Well, you'll know about fowl bacon and goat bacon, brethren. You know. So apparently, according to this, they say it's on the 28th. So we know the 25th is on the Sunday. It seems like a Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Wednesday after Christmas. So Mystelics family messaged me and tell me that she hoped that the gas would come after New Year's. Well, okay then. Were the ministers of maritime affairs now that was updating us on the gas boat? It seems like Vince give the wrong information. SKERRIT coming to the picture this morning. Let's listen to SKERRIT. Brother SKERRIT, tell us the truth.
Expect the boat to come in either tonight or tomorrow morning, certainly tomorrow morning. They are in St. Kitts now. They had a challenge in St. Kitts as well in offloading. So we spoke.
They had a challenge in St. Kitts for offloading. How come nobody in St. Kitts clarified that to anybody else? Apparently you and the person who all you talking to, that's probably what they tell all you. Or is it that you're telling the Dominican people fables? Like you have told them about the international airport? Like you have told them number of things that never came true, but as a result of you constantly lying, why then must the people believe what you are saying here to be the truth?
The boat to come in either tonight or tomorrow morning, certainly tomorrow morning. They are in St. Kitts now. They had a challenge in St. Kitts as well in offloading. So we spoke, the government spoke directly, not only to the agent there, but we spoke directly to the ship captain. That's the extent to which we've been making efforts to get the product there. And the captain told us that he's waiting to offload, to discharge in St. Kitts, and his next stop on his itinerary is Dominica.
Have you paid these people their money? Because I heard that you owe millions of dollars in gas. You owe millions. What I know now? What is that? Oh, I saw something rather interesting. So this was sort of like a meme. So SKERRIT he was talking to the oil tanker, whatnot. Well, call to the gas tanker captain. Caller. Captain, morning today is Thursday week. You should be in Dominica with the gas. Where are you now? The captain replied, wherever I be there now, I well there. Rest in peace to Junior, aka Mr. President, aka Celebrity. The captain responds, wherever I be there now, I well there now. And captain hangs up phone. I'm most likely believing that is what actually happened. This is what SKERRIT them say, because we know SKERRIT them have a track record of telling the public lies. Blatant lies. For no reason but to lie. If you give a lie, you then have to tell a greater lie than the other lie is. And then so much of the lie that you tell, the lie becomes unbelievable. You call the captain on the phone. So you mean to tell me you and the captain on the phone while facing difficulty to offload the gas in St. Kitts because of the rough waters that all you say was happening since November 8th. Now it is the 22nd of December. Rough waters are still plaguing the place. Yet the cruise ship boat make itself into Dominica. Cruise ship boat, you know, carrying luxury tourists, so to speak. Tourists carrying tourists in a dangerous circumstance. But yet still oil tanker cannot reach Dominica. And yesterday we see one passing. It passed Dominica straight. But you on the phone with the captain saying, oh brother, it's difficult. And I believe you. The party is over, seems Labour forget the song. Labour will do what your mother can do. Oh, Dronelia came in with that one. Sister Dronelia, she came with this one, brothers and sisters, and she said, what your mother and your father can do, Labour can do for you. Well, I show your mother and father doesn't deplete your gas. They doesn't take away your gas. So maybe that was actually true. But we thought of it in a different way. You know, your mother and your father take care, do whatever they need to do to take care of you. Well, apparently, doing the opposite of that is what your mother and your father cannot do. And that is what Labour has done for you. The party is over. Election is over. They come and give calypso. Seems Labour forget their own song. Labour will do what your mother can do. They can forget if they want to, because apparently the people are always forgetting. Every election they are allowing the same set of things to happen to them. Human beings are truly incredible, you know. They are allowing the same set of things to happen to them time and time over time again. And they saying, oh, Labour forget. Well, Labour forget, the Labourites that voted for them does forget too. Because they in misery. Crying, saying, me say, boy, look things for me, boy. Look things for me, gasa. And I hear Labourites, the country had wicked soldiers. Ted Calbas. The party is over. Seems Labour forget this song. Labour will do what your mother can do for you. I'm sure mothers take pride in seeing their hidden suffer. I guess the little ones, the children suffer. I guess that's what the person was saying. I'm sure mothers will not take pride in seeing their children suffer. I guess the person clarified. You could just edit that there, click that and edit and then put that in. But hey, we get the point right there. I'm sure mothers will not take pride in seeing their children suffer, while you at the end of the day are building another mansion for yourself in Mount Daniel. I am sure mothers will not do that. But hey, we just forget plenty. I'm hearing they want cash before they drop gasoline off. It's a huge possibility that that is the case right there. Huge possibility. Anyways, guys, this is pretty much about for this reaction video. I know sometimes it was a little comical and what have you, but this is serious vibes, brothers and sisters. Tune in for the second one, the latest one that will be in the first comment in the comment box below, guys. And don't forget, guys, if you understand it, give this video a thumbs up. If you want to see more, definitely subscribe and turn on that post notification so you can get more videos as they tend to come from. I'll see you guys in the next reaction video. Enjoy your Christmas. Boom, bam.